Well, hello everyone, and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to be going over some updates. I have no complete finishes this week, but I do have some things that I did complete. I have things that I'm still working on to soon be completed. And so what I'm going to get into is, first things first, let me get into my cross stitching. This is going to kind of be a floss tube up front first. I currently have 4 projects going on. I'll show them to you here if I can get them to stack and not slide around. These are my 4 projects that I have going. So I will start you off on my very first one, which is called the Paisley Owl. It is a Shannon Christine design. I'll show you that. Now this little thing is a beauty. I am loving it, but I did notice that I need to get me a different needle minder. I do not like this needle minder, and it don't like it either because it has fallen off. So I will find me a new needle minder to put in here. I'm grabbing the needle minder out of my bag so I can take it out. I don't need any extra in here. Got to find the little magnet. This little needle minder that I got is just a small little needle minder. I got it at Hobby Lobby, but it's got that round button back on it. That does not do very well in a craft package. So let me show you how far I have gotten. And it's not going to look very far because I did have to take out most of this piece right here. I did have to take most of that out. Okay, and let's see if you can see it there. That is one of the eyes, and half of it is on this side. I'm going from the center onto the left side first. This project does use a lot of Krynic thread. That's that gold and or Krynic filament. It's the red and the gold and the white. But this is a slow process piece because the pattern does not tell you on the Krynic, which it is something that I should know, but it's been a long time since I've used Krynic. And if you're wondering what Krynic is, it is these little spools of metallic threads. It has been a very long time since I have used Krynic thread, and I completely did not think about it because in the instructions it says all cross stitch 2 strands. Well, it had the Krynic in there under that instruction. And I know better than that. You do not use 2 strands of Krynic thread. Now, if you do, I'm just wrong. But Krynic thread is just a metallic, and it's a very thick thread. So, I'm going to slide that up out of the way. But that is going to take me quite a while to get done. This next project is probably going to be a pretty quick one. I'm hoping to have it done pretty quick. I mean, it shouldn't take very long at all. You notice I don't have anything out. Nothing is pressed. This is how my projects are done. Now, the second one here is the Erin Elizabeth Winterberry Trio. And I'm doing all 3 of the patterns. But I'm doing it as a really long piece. This is, so far, what I have gotten. It's coming along really nicely. This is a real easy stitch piece. So, you know, when I just don't feel like having anything complicated, I pull this one out. I love the colors on it. The only thing that I'm not real crazy about is I think I used an oatmeal fabric, and that white just blends in with it. Okay, this next cross stitch project that I have going on, this is supposed to be for the fall. It's a fall project, and seeing if I can find, and I did the same thing with it. I used one of these cheap Hobby Lobby needle minders, and it's done pulled off. So I need to get my pattern here for you guys to see it. I feel so unprepared showing this to you guys because I was not going to do my cross stitch on this video, but I thought, well, it's been a few weeks since I have, so I really needed to. So y'all are seeing this, and I just realized that my needle is just laying here because that needle minder. Okay, now this is not going to look like anything when you see it, but this is what I have. And I know I probably cross stitch way different than everybody else, but what I do is I find the center of my pattern, and I start stitching from the center, and I work my way to the top left quarter of the project. So now, knowing that, where I'm actually working is right here around this. So this is the project that I'm working on with this one. It's actually a fairly simple cross stitch. I haven't come across any half stitches. I think there may be some back stitching in there, but if it is, it's not a lot. I know a lot of people too try to avoid projects that have back stitching on it. It does not bother me. I don't mind back stitching. I think back stitching defines a project, so I'm not afraid of back stitching. If it has it in there, it has it in there. And you know, that's just all part of cross stitching. Is if you want to have that definition, a lot of times back stitching is the way to go, just to kind of define an area. So I'm getting this one back into my project bag. And y'all have seen how I do all my projects. I mean, that's a project bag for me. And I do get most of my oops. I'm trying to figure out why it's not sliding all the way in, but I see what happened. I turned it in the wrong direction. I do have the links to the bags down in my description if you're interested in one of these bags. The link is there. I order them on Amazon. So anything that I use, though, I will have a link to it down in the description. You're more than welcome to use those links to go and look at it. If you decide to purchase through that link, it does not cost you extra. It does help me out a little bit. This one here is my grandson's Christmas stocking. And this is how far I have gotten. So guys, y'all will notice, if you have been following me doing this project, you will know that this hasn't been here. And I'm still doing a lot of filler work down here, which you're not really going to be able to tell a lot of it. And I have a lot of filler work that I'm doing up, up here. But I wanted to get something that was very defining done. And I've got that almost done. So, and this is not a pattern that I will refer anyone to, because I do not like this pattern, because I'm one that I prefer to do my patterns. If I print them out, it was a PDF, I print them in black and white. It's just so much easier, because a color printer, may not do right. And this one, you have to print the color, because if you don't, there are a few symbols that are used on 2 different colors, but they have a different background color on them. So I don't like that. And the bag that I'm using for this project is this right here. This is a bag that I have made, and I am thinking about making some more of these in the near future, and I may put some out in my eBay store. I do have an eBay store. Currently, it does not have anything cross-stitch related or crafting related in it. My husband and I do a lot of, well, we used to. We don't do it much anymore. Now it's just a hobby. We go to estate sales and stuff, and we buy and sell things. And right now, mainly, I think I have glassware, maybe brass stuff, maybe copper. I don't know. I don't remember what all is out there right now. It's not something that I stay on top of. I just have notifications where if anyone asks a question, I know about it. So, those are all of my cross-stitch projects. The next thing I'm going to go to are things that I actually finish, that I don't have to touch again for... I'm trying to think if I had anything that I've touched and finished completely. And the only thing that I touched and finished completely, if I can get this off, and it looks like it's going to tear, is my Cotton Cuts Wild West Clue. I am Dusty Rose colorway. This is the Dusty Rose colorway. And we had we had one unit, but we made 4 of them. So I keep everything in our little packages with the clues. Now, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. My nose is just all of a sudden started itching. I did prepay for the Wild West, and when you prepay for your clues, it comes in a box like this. You have your box with all your clues, and all of your clues are individually packaged in the box. Now, are your fabric. Your clues are emailed into your evidence locker online. But this is clue number 3 for the Wild West. That is in the Dusty Rose. Now, I am doing the large, so I had to make 4 of those. I don't know if the small had anything different. I did notice Donnell did hers in she is small, and hers is Dusty Rose. So I am going to go check hers out a little later, which by the time y'all see this, I've probably looked at hers and watched her video, because I'm recording this on Sunday evening, or actually it's Sunday night. But that is my Cotton Cuts Wild West clue number 3. That's done. My Tree of Life clue should be here sometime this week. I think it's clue 9. So we will still have one more clue, a clue 10. But that should, the Tree of Life is my Cotton Cuts Wild West is a small. My Tree of Life is a large. So what I'm doing is I'm paying my Tree of Life monthly, so I get my fabric and my clue all in a little brown envelope, and it's mailed to me. So, and with our mail, it may be this week, it may be next week. It's no telling when I'll get it. But that is done. The Wild West is done. The Tree of Life will be coming up hopefully this week. Other projects that I am physically currently working on. Now, we know I have the Fat Quarter Shop. I am doing their block of the month. I believe I did I might not have done my basket yet, but I'll have to look and see. If I did not, I will be pulling that out so I can cut the fabrics for that. But one quilt that I am working on that I should be able to have done, or I'm hoping to be able to have done before the 15th, is the Creative Notions press sleeve stream. I think I might have called it paisley stream. It's press sleeve stream. Y'all will have seen that I have done the Ohio Star. That's the Ohio Star. I have a few more of that to make, and I actually have them over here on my ironing station. I'm trying to grab here. Y'all will see where I have all of my pieces here to press and trim down, and then I will be making those blocks. Next week, y'all will see the Lemoyne frayed chain. That is the other block that is in this quilt. So y'all will see that one as well. I'm just going to lay that over here on my pressing station because I will be using that soon, probably tonight. The other quilt that I am currently working on is the Jelly Roll Irish chain. Now, I'm going to show you just like I did that. These are all my pieces waiting to be pressed. And if you've been watching my videos, I've mentioned in one of them that I wasn't paying attention and I sewed one on backwards. This is what I mean. This is the back. This is the front. I've got to take that off and fix it. But the Jelly Roll Irish chain looks like this. This is it's by Haley Young, and I think she has Haley Stitches. Once you sign up to her emails, you will get a free pattern, and I think she must send them every week because I've gotten, I think, an email every week with patterns that use jelly rolls. So far, that's what I had. And y'all, if y'all hear my kitty cat, he's outside my door wanting in. He's wanting me to let him in, but he'll be all up in the business. Now, upcoming for this next week, I've already told you about Cotton Cut's Tree of Life. I do hope to be doing that. I'm going to check on my my baskets. I don't think I've done my basket yet. Thinking about that, I don't think I've done my basket yet. So I will have to pull that out. But for my sew-alongs that I am doing that I do need to work on, of course, is that my baskets, my fat quarter shop, and then I am still doing the country blessings. I have 3 blocks, I believe, that I am behind, but I can catch that up. And these are my blocks. I have them all kind of hanging right here. But I do hope to work on country blessings this week, but if I don't, it's okay. No rush, you know, nobody's harmed if I don't. And upcoming projects. Now, I do hope to get to this week. I will be testing a pattern for, we call her Mama J. Her name is Andrea. I'm going to fold this pattern so the measurements aren't there because I'm testing the pattern. It is her pattern that she does sell after it is tested. I am one of 4 testers. This is the pattern. It's a Santa gnome. I do hope to be getting all of my fabrics together on that. I think I'm going to scrap it a lot. I have white, I have blue, and I have scrap bags that have a lot of these colors in it. So I may be able to just smash my stash with our little Christmas gnome. And I'm excited about that because if y'all have been watching any time, and if you're new here, I'll let you know, I love Christmas. I love the Santa Clauses. I love traditional Christmas things. I sew lots of Christmas stuff all year round. So that being said, Christmas is my favorite season. I always have a lot of Christmas fabric. So you will likely see a lot of Christmas things. And another thing that is upcoming is the sew-along that Tammy from the Siberian Wind, she and I are going to be sewing a quilt out of the Celebrate with Quilts book. It is, let me see if I can do this without showing all the measurements. The Land That I Love, that quilt right there. I believe it starts on the first Thursday of November, which means I've got to get to it and start getting my fabrics cut for that. But I also have another quilt that I want to get started on, but I really don't know if I'm going to have a lot of time to do it. I have to see about my Irish chain, my Jelly Roll Irish chain, and the Presley's Dream Quilt. If I can get that one done, those two done pretty quick, I can pull the other one in, because I don't want to pull too many quilts to be working on to where I just don't have time to do anything, and then I get stressed. Because just going to let y'all know, I know I've stated this several times, that I'm going to scale back, I'm going to pull back, and I am. I have this weekend. Normally, I spend my whole weekend trying to get enough videos to have enough through at least Wednesday. And I didn't do that this weekend. I spent time with my family, I rested, and that's what I need. So I hope that you guys keep coming and watching my videos. I really do appreciate each and every one of you for coming and taking time out of your day to see what I have going on. It really does mean the world to me. Now, if you watched a video the other day, you probably noticed I said something about the spooky box. This is the Fat Quarter Shop's 2024 spooky box. Currently, I am on the fence of either doing a complete giveaway on the box or the majority of the box. Now, I'm going to show y'all some things that I think are just absolutely cute. Look at that. Beautiful. And look at this. Beautiful. I could use these two, but I'm not going to use a sheath because my rotary cutter has a cover on it already. So I don't need that. This is rubber bobbins or bobbin holders, covers, whatever. Those. I already have some. So I don't need this. So I thought I would pass along this. And, you know, I do need one of these rulers. But you know what? If I pass this pattern along, I'm passing this along as well. Now, I do think the pattern is cute. I will never burn a candle. So the candle is definitely a go. And it looks like these are bats up here. So I won't do this pattern. So my thoughts are that I'm only a little less than 400 away from a 3,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm seriously considering giving away this whole box to some lucky person when I hit 3,000 subscribers. And this box cost me, I think, around $70. So this is a $70. Oh, and you will get the code, because I'm putting it all in here. Nothing's coming out of the box. It's all going to be in here. The code and everything is going to be in there. Now, of course, if it takes a little while for me to get to that 3,000 subscribers, that code will not be good, and that code will be pulled out, because I don't want to entice y'all with a code that's not good. And if that's the case, if it takes a while, I may just throw the code for another one in there. Or I may just do a whole different box altogether. But when I hit 3,000 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. And right now, this limited box is up for possibility to be given away. I haven't decided yet, but that's the possibility, because I don't want to pick and choose things out of the box and then send someone what I didn't want. The fabrics are not something I would choose. I like more of a fun little childish kind of Halloween things, like we did the Boo quilt last year, or the Boo wall hanger last year. That's kind of like what I like. And I don't do things with skulls. I don't do things with bats. I just don't. It has nothing to do with anything. That's just not my preference. So I'm thinking of sharing this box with someone. If I hit that 3,000 subscribers, if that happens really soon, this box will be up for dibs. If not, I will have another box. And who knows, I may do a giveaway somewhere in the next month. Who knows? Y'all have to watch to find out, because I'm not going to advertise it out there. It will be somewhere within a video that I just speak it. It's never going to be in a title or a description. It's just going to be out there. And so y'all have to watch to see if I do giveaways. And I do frequently do giveaways, because I had a wonderful subscriber, Amy, from Louisiana also. She sent me a big box of goodies that I could share with everybody, and that is what I'm doing. I'm trying to get boxes together that I can package up and send out, and when I find cute little giveaways I can do it for, I may do it. I may do it another sew-along that I have a giveaway for. So y'all just keep watching, guys, because I do love giving stuff away. And what better way to get you some quilting items than to get it free in a giveaway? I never charge anything for it. I never charge shipping. That is all on me. That is my appreciation for you guys showing up and watching my videos. So guys, this right here, I think I've showed y'all everything. I think I've told you about everything that's upcoming. But if you like this video, please feel free. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, I hope you have a very blessed day. Goodbye.